Okay, guys, part one, catching progressions, drills for the little guys. You're gonna need three things actually, four things actually. Your kid, his glove, or her glove, on the ground right now, and a soft ball. Tennis ball will work fine. Just some sort of a squishy ball that they're not afraid of catching with their bare hands, and a regular baseball. We'll get to the regular baseball in a second. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna have them stand up, just not too far away from you, just a little bit of ways, and they're gonna use their, no, that's fine. They're gonna use their glove hand. So which one's your glove hand, Ryan? His left hand, looking at this backwards, his glove hand, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw him the squishy ball 5 to 10 times until they feel comfortable. Now the whole point of this is usually kids at this age start out afraid of the regular hard baseball. So what we're helping them understand is that baseball, if you get your glove, your hand in front of that ball, it's not going to hurt you. And to establish some sort of comfort knowing that, then they're going to attack the baseball more often than they are going to shy away from it and try to catch it off to the side or pull their head up and try to get away from it if it's a ground ball. So couple throws, like I said, about 5 to 10 or whatever they feel comfortable with. If you want to just start out with this and just go with this for a couple days, that's fine. But here's what it looks like. Left hand up, glove hand. This is your catching hand, and you're going to throw it right there, back. And they're going to pitch it back. You're going to hit him. At first, you're going to go right to it. Come on, back. Straight to them. Make it easy. They're not going to be able to catch it at first because this ball is going to bounce a little bit, but that's all right. The second thing you want to do is, if they get the hang of that and they start feeling good about themselves, of course, great job, you guys are doing awesome, is you want to try to throw it in different spots. So, for instance, well, I didn't do that very well. A little bit lower, a little bit further out to the side, so they have to move, and they have to move their hand in order to concentrate. And the idea is you want to make sure that they are attacking the baseball with that glove hand, and they're getting used to having to move to the baseball. Their feet are still for right now. We'll get to that rest of that in a second. So that is part one. All right, part two of the throwing progression. So we just got done using the softball. We've got their confidence up, and they're feeling really good about themselves. Even if they don't catch it, they're moving their hand to the ball. That's all that we want. Moving the hand to the ball and recognizing that this is my glove hand. This is the one that I catch with. Next, we go to the regular baseball. Now, typically what kids do at this age, they put the glove on, because that's what we do as parents. You put the glove on, you go out there and you work on in the yard, and they associate that glove with, unless it hits that glove, it's going to hurt them. And it couldn't be further from the truth, obviously. So I'm going to throw this ball the same way that we did with this one, and make sure that they know and understand, hey, it's not going to hurt. You can hit yourself with the ball just to show them, hey, it's not going to hurt. Just trust me. Put your hand up, and we're not too far away. So we're going to throw it right to the same spot. And what they're going to realize after a few throws is it's not so scary. And as they get comfortable with doing that, start to hit different areas so that they have to move their hands and move to the baseball. And they're realizing that that baseball does not hurt. That's really, really important. Okay, part three here. So we've just transitioned to using the baseball, and they've caught it with their bare hand. Now they're tracking the baseball on both sides. They're feeling really good about themselves. Praise them every single time. I don't expect them to catch it every single time, as long as it's hitting their hand and they're realizing that it doesn't hurt. That is the whole point. We're not worried about them making a catch every single time like Ryan just did. You'll get to that level. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put their glove on. And what we're going to do with our glove this time, we're going to put this one back down, and we're going to pick this one back up. He is going to use the back side of his glove. Show him the back side of your glove. You're going to use the back side of your glove to swat this ball. So you're going to swat it out of the air just like a fly, okay? This doesn't have to be too complicated. It can be very simple. Point is, now we've got the glove in our hand. Now the feelings come back up of, oh my gosh, they're going to throw it hard to me, they're going to throw it to me, or something of that nature. And what we want to do is we tell them to swat it. Don't even worry about catching it. Just move the glove to the spot and you swat it out of the air. Don't hit this too hard, okay, so that we don't have to chase it. That's all you're going to do, and try the different spots as they get more and more comfortable. So it looks like this. So you just go up, you swat, out of the air. Swat it down on the ground. Yeah, swat it down on the ground. Swat it. Yep, harder, swat it down on the ground. Yeah, that's how we do it. The next step to that, now they feel comfortable with that, obviously, we get the hard ball. So here we go. Swat it out of the air. Again, it doesn't hurt, right? And you can make it fun. You can move it over here and have them swat it out of the air. Move it over here and have them swat it out of the air. That's the idea. You're moving the glove to the ball, making contact no matter where it goes. And okay, just a couple more parts to this one. Now we're going to open the mitt. So show me the open mitt. No, you don't have to go all the way up here, but open the mitt, and we're going to do the same exact thing. Now it's the real baseball. We're not worried about catching it. If they wind up snagging it, that's fine. We don't worry about perfection here. But we're going to use the inside of the glove now. You're going to use the pocket to swat the ball, right? I'm not worried about you catching. Just swat the ball out of the air. Here we go. Swat it. No, don't catch it.
Like this?
No, swat it with the inside of your glove. Swat it down with just the inside of your glove. Yes, there you go. Do it again. And then we can try, sorry, get it. Then we can try different points. Throw it. We can try different areas, off to the left, swat it. Off to the right. This one's a little bit more complicated because it can get stuck in that pocket, but if you have worked up to this point, they should be really comfortable with moving the glove to the ball, which is, it's 90% of the work, right? Now all we got to do is squeeze. So obviously, the next progression, we're going to move the glove to the ball and we're going to squeeze. And we're just going to squeeze. And then they pitch it back. Now they're feeling really good about themselves. They're super happy. They're all of a sudden catching the ball. And yes, we're close, but don't turn that glove over. Make sure to keep the fingers up. They're making really good catches, or at least more frequent catches. And like I said, more importantly, they're moving the glove to the ball. That's the most important thing. If you have that, everything else is going to come. All right, bonus round here. So now you've thrown the hard ball to them. Maybe they're doing really good and you have them take a couple steps back. And now they're catching the ball pretty frequently and they're feeling really good about themselves. They're not necessarily as scared of the ball now. They're feeling really good about the whole thing. And this is what you start working towards. Now we're going to start to try and catch some pop flies. As you can see, I have my son Ryan out here and he is going to, well, you can have your glove on or not. Yeah, doesn't matter. We're gonna do the top of the head drill, okay? So I'm taking this ball again, I'm throwing it in the air. Now we're getting into moving the feet. So he's gonna have to go to wherever the ball goes and get underneath it so it bonks him on top of the head. Remember, it's a soft ball, it's not gonna hurt. It teaches them to get their feet underneath the path of the ball, and then all the rest they need to do is put their glove up, because now we've learned how to catch it as well. So bonus round, here we go, Ryan. Go after it. That's good. Back. Oh, son? All right. Well, just do your best. Boom! It just teaches them to move their feet, and it's really, really simple to do. Sometimes you can even have a lot of fun with it. I'm gonna make you move off this way a lot, okay? You ready for it? Move your feet, get there, get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. You can have a lot of fun with it, and even sometimes when they get hit in the head pretty hard, they can laugh about it because we got a soft, squishy ball. That's the throwing progressions. I'm sorry, the catching progression. All right, then we've got them to move their feet to the ball. We've gotten them to move their mitt to the ball, and now this is the end result. Pop fly, Ryan. Stay behind it. 2 hands. That's all right. You don't catch every single one, especially with that squishy ball.